How long have you served for?
25 years. In the 25 years, I was 4 in the Navy and 21 in the Army. My name is Anthony Moore. Most people calls me by the name Tony.
Which trip did you take Lariam on?
I took it on 2 trips, one to Liberia in 2005 and one to Chad in 2008.
How long did you take Lariam for in total?
For the Liberia trip, it would have been 8 months. A month before going, 6 months there, and a month after coming back. And then for for Chad, we were out there. We took a month before going. We were out there for 8 weeks, and then a month coming back. So a total of 4 months there.
What effects have you suffered from the use of Lariam?
In Liberia, I started suffering with the swelling of the hands, which I thought was down to the sun, the heat. With the heat out in Liberia, it was fairly hot, and out of the blue, my hands start swelling up. I reported it to the doctors, where he in turn put it down to the heat. After coming back from Liberia, the problem started to go into the joints, where my shoulders would be like as if there's someone on my shoulders, the weight, the pain. Then in the hips, the back, pins and needles would kick in then. But when I came back, because you're occupied in Chad with the troops around you, with the work we had to do, it was when I came back, I was jumping in my sleep. The wife went into another room because when I jumped, I'd be swinging out with my hands, with my feet. I found her on the floor one morning. She told me I kicked her out of bed. I told her she was lying. She said, "No, this is what you're doing in your sleep. You're going through nightmares, you're shouting, you're screaming." She says, "It's too nervous sleeping with you. You're danger. You are, you're a psychopath the way you go on." So one thing after another came about, and we were sitting down at the table having a cup of tea. And it was like someone put a black bag over my head. I just went blank. And in that blankness, all I could think of was picking up the knife and slicing her throat. It was so simple. But when I came to, I had to step back and walk out. And I broke down because I realised the serious side effects in this is unbelievable. I mean, my children, I adore my children, I adore my wife and my grandchildren. Whatever about us being soldiers, we'll muck her out. But what about our children? What about our wives? Did they deserve to be treated the way we were treated? Did they deserve to see us going through the side effects of what we've gone through? And they might as well have been on the drug because they were getting the full lash of it.
Have you anything to say to the medical professionals who authorised the use of Lariam?
For you doctors to turn around from 2001 onwards to prescribe it, you knew exactly what you were prescribing. You knew exactly the danger of it. In my medical file, I had written down that I suffered with anxiety and depression. That should have been an indication for any doctor to understand I was not to get the drug. In 2009, from suffering with the side effects of the drug Lariam, would be known as mefloquine, I set up an Action Lariam page to reach out to other soldiers that were suffering from the side effects of this drug. And in 2010, I went about and I set up a Facebook page calling it Action Lariam for Irish Soldiers. We have a link below that can bring you into that page. In my time as the spokesperson for Action Lariam, we have come across other countries America, Canada, Australia, Germany, France. And these countries realised the danger of it. They had it banned after the full investigation. Other countries made the drug as last resort, but the Irish kept pushing and pushing until we finally got them to stop it. Eventually they came around to offering a choice. If you didn't have a problem with your first stint overseas with Lariam, they gave it to you instead of giving you a choice of doxycycline or Malarone, two of the better drugs. And it's through this interview of pushing and highlighting our serious concern with lads, soldiers and female suffering from the side effects, that they are treated, that there is a place. There's welfare money given out to these organisations of IOMVA and all that. It's not coming down the line to help soldiers that's suffering from the side effects. And we question this on the grounds of, why is it only going to one organisation or two organisations and not to the likes of troops that needs it for Action Lariam suffering with the side effects?